Picture this. An ambulance is racing to an emergency. To get there as fast as humanly possible, it's relying on a small computer inside, an edge device that's feeding it location data from dispatch. But then something goes wrong, a system critical error. The device goes dark. For that ambulance crew, this isn't just an IT issue, it's a potential disaster. How do you build a system you can trust when it absolutely matters most? That's the exact problem Red Hat Enterprise Linux and Red Hat Device Edge were built to solve. If you're putting a computer in an ambulance, it can't just be any computer. It has to be tough enough to survive the bumps and constant on-the-go environment of an emergency vehicle. For nearly 30 years, Panasonic has been building rugged devices called toughbooks like this one that can handle almost anything you throw at them. Let's go back to our nightmare scenario, that mysterious code error. This is where the operating system inside that toughbook becomes the real hero. Here's John Harris from Panasonic to tell you a bit more.
But the wonderful thing about open source and specifically Red Hat is that everything is completely transparent because it's all runtime, even to the point where just last week there was a typo in a driver and I could open the C file and then edit it. You know, there's only 4 characters that needed to be edited, but the documentation was on the internet.
A 4-character typo could bring a critical system down, but because of Red Hat's transparency, John could find it and fix it himself. That's powerful. So we've talked about fixing problems. But what if an error is so stubborn, it's faster to just start fresh? In the past, that could mean taking a device out of service for a long time. But with RHEL 10's image mode, Red Hat is making it so the entire operating system is a simple, replaceable package. Okay, that works for one ambulance. But what happens when you have a whole fleet of them? You can't have an IT expert riding along in every vehicle. The system has to be manageable from anywhere. That's the other half of the solution, Red Hat Device Edge. It gives you a central command center for your entire fleet. You can roll out patches, fix bugs, and push critical updates to all your devices remotely without ever having to physically touch them. It's what's known as zero-touch management, and it ensures every toughbook in every ambulance is always secure and running the latest, most reliable software.
I'm excited about that because I think that there's an opportunity for both organisations to work together to expand where you're sitting from an edge point of view. It's all about having information at their fingertips. It's about being available. It's about being able to update the status of the job while they're working.
And at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. It's about making sure the technology is so reliable, it becomes invisible. It means that the paramedic in that ambulance isn't worried about a computer glitch. They're focused on their patient. It means the technology is there to help, not to cause more problems. And in mission-critical work, that trust is everything. Ready to build a system you can trust when it matters most? Click the link to learn more.